I like it up here. Like I said, I feel like a gay Lion King.
Welcome to Morning Musume Monday, everybody. My name is Jeremy.
I'm Jake.
And this week we are going to be reviewing Pepper Keibu. Now, for those of you who tuned in last week, you know that we skipped Paper Keibu, to talk about Nai Chakamo because Pepper Keibu's 4th anniversary birthday is today, shared with right in the kokoro of Tumblr. So happy birthday to you, and happy birthday, Pepper Keibu.
Pepper Keibu.
Much like Hyokoro Tanjima,
Sunku has gotten lazy again this week and decided that instead of writing an original song about heartbreak and the joys of being a teenage girl, he's just gonna borrow a song from somebody else
called Pink Lady, who is pretty influential and gigantic in Japan, who wrote a song called Pepper Keibu.
And he's just gonna reformat the orchestrations of that, rewrite a couple harmonies, add a kick and dance break with some throwback sounds from the first Pepper Keibu, and give it to the girls. In the blue Summer Night Town disco dresses!
Bring back the blue dresses from Summer Night Town. Unlock them from the vault. And bring them back for our disco extravaganza.
Good day. Disco Summer Night Town blue dresses. Disco blue dresses!
Oh. And I made these special costumes this week that have ribbons all over them to commemorate the reformation of these costumes.
I have the better one because I'm the leader.
He thinks he's the leader.
Don't slap Rena!
You fired!
You fire!
You fire!
You fire! That was a Bug's Life reference. If you didn't get it, you need to check yourself.
Well, you wrecked yourself. So before you heard the song, what did you think it was about?
I thought it was like going to be something like spicy, you know?
The song was spicy.
It is spicy.
The song was a spicy, scandalous little piece of hot mess disco.
About 2 lines into it, I realized that the song is about a girl and her, we're gonna assume boyfriend. Like,
or girlfriend.
Or girlfriend. No judgment.
2000s.
Or
Takagaki! That's who it is. Ship it.
Sitting presumably in a car or somewhere kind of remote, watching the sunset, making out, and right when they're about to get to the good part, Inspector Pepper, the policeman, comes up and splits them up and sends them home. You guys, this is genius lyric writing right here.
I'll be honest, when I first heard Pepper Keibu, it was not my favorite, and it's actually closer towards the bottom of most of the singles in my Morning Musume collection, because I like the song, but it's not like one of those things like, ooh, I want to listen to this every day. Like, I am more inclined to like listen to Resident Blue, or to Joshi Kashimashi Monogatari, or Kanashimi Twilight, or Onata Otoko, more so than Pepper Keibu, because I feel like even though it's fun and catchy and everybody got duet lines and there were only 2 soloists, which I mean I'm on the fence about, but I'm more okay with it than not, because those soloists only got one and 2 lines each. As much as I'm okay with that and that it was all duets, I don't really feel like it's one of those songs that I'm like, ooh, this is Morning Musume. It kind of more feels like a subgroup for Morning Musume. If this was its own little unit, I think I would like the song a lot better. Does that make sense?
I hated it when I heard it the first time. I felt less hatred the second time. By the time we watched it a 4th time, I actually kind of dug it. And as I said when we were watching, this song is infectious in only the way that a 70s disco song can be. And much like most 70s disco songs, I hate them. But I will listen to them.
You slightly like them.
I will listen to them many times, and I will hum them, and I will bust out some dance moves to them. You got to admit that there's something catchy about some of these disco songs. They never tried to be more than what they were, and in that way,
you are the dancing queen.
they're just, you know, they're just what they are, so you can't help but enjoy them. And on another note, given the fact that the fan base for Morning Musume, the Wotas, are
much older,
are not necessarily young people, reformatting a very popular 70s disco song is a pretty smart move market-wise.
Going to an old song and trying to wrangle old fans in that left the fandom, I think it was very intelligent on UFA's part.
Let's talk about the girls now, shall we? First thing I noticed about this song, as soon as the music video started, was how insanely bored and put out about half of them looked. Specifically, Reina, and Sayumi looked like...
And Aika.
But it's so hard to tell with Aika's little squishy face. Because her bored look, her happy look, and her I'm not even here mentally look, all are oddly similar.
Backpack edition.
I don't know if it's because this wasn't an original song. I don't know if it's because it was so simplistic.
Or because they pulled back the Summer Nightown dresses.
Or because of the Summer Nightown disco spectacular dresses. But it's funny because last week we were just talking about how into the music videos I always is. And that's a theme that, you know, we've seen is that when she does a music video, I does a music video. She emotes the heck out of it. And this week, I don't think I've ever seen I look so bored.
She looked a little bored in Aruiteru, but this is definitely the boredest I've ever seen her.
I took her faces in Aruiteru to be more just kind of like placid. You know, like not necessarily like bored, just like very serene.
But during the dance break, she was all into it.
She definitely got super into the dance break. And she actually, for the first time in the whole music video, looked like she was having fun. I think also because most of the choreography they did throughout the song wasn't even original choreography. They were doing the same choreography that Pink Lady did in their 2004 choreography version of this song. So the girls didn't even get any original choreography really to do until that dance break. Then they had some fun with it, and I perked up. And then Reina, I know I bag on Reina a lot, but I do it in love. Her bitch face is starting to grow on me, but she just looked... You know what my theory is? My theory is that Reina hasn't been eating because she looked a little scary thin.
She looked really thin.
She didn't... She looked a little unhealthy. Her arms were a little stick figure-ish, and her head was getting... Like, her body was so thin that her head was getting to bobblehead proportions. Yeah, straight up. And, I think she just hasn't been eating, and I think she's just grumpy because she's hungry. Ari looked gorgeous in this video.
Ari looked so pretty. She did Naicha Kamo as well, but she's looking good. She's looking gorgeous right now. But she's also going through her Edo Kawaii phase right now. Edo Kawaii is erotic and cute. They're trying to push this because I think she just turned 20 as far as this video is concerned. And so they're trying to like, push her into a erotic but cute adult. So they're kind of doing different things with her hair and her makeup and making her look a little more adult-like rather than like that Sayumi like Peppa Keibu, no?
The other thing I noticed about Sayumi was that they didn't put a lot of makeup on her in this video.
She was very makeupless.
She was oddly unadorned. Like she didn't have a lot with her hair, her makeup, her jewelry. Like did she even have jewelry? Not very much.
If you want to count the feathers.
But even like, just everything about her was just so underdone this video.
Compared to other ones.
Compared to other ones and compared to all the other girls.
Whereas in comparison, Nigaki, who usually has far less than everybody else, was totally done up in this video.
Yeah.
She looked like a completely different person this time.
This set was a single set all the way through for this one. This was clearly a budget saver music video.
They didn't put any money into writing the song. They didn't put any money into choreographing the song. They didn't put much work into line distribution. They didn't put much work into the costumes. And then they didn't really put much into the set.
And then they ran out of money for makeup, which is why Sayumi doesn't have any. The set was cool though. It was like a vintage. It looked a bit like the Summer Nighttown disco set, actually.
A little bit.
Complete with disco ball, just with like some new modern lights and
Some greens.
some green. But again, since the song is a 70s disco song, they were definitely paying homage to that. From the fact that 70s disco songs, if they had a music video, it was one set, pretty much straight shot, right, just camera facing them, and it wasn't the best quality, which that's what this was.
I
Old TV
loved
look.
that grainy effect that they had in the beginning, and I like that it started out where the instrumentals were basically like this new little thing that they had been doing. The da 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 da, where they're all swishing their hips, and then the grainy effect turns a little bit brighter, and then it actually gets into the song, and then after they get through the first chorus, then it jumps into this brand new fresh thing. Like, here we are doing our own thing, remaking a song, making it fresher as we go, and then bam, here it is, Morning Musume.
I thought I knew I would like these dresses just because they're blue dresses, and you know me in blue dresses. But these dresses were some fantastic combination of the Summer Nighttown blue dresses, the very best of disco,
And anal beads.
and like 20s beaded flapper dresses with the feathers.
I want to know where those feathers came from. You've reached a voicemail of Sunku. Please leave a message. Beep.
Hey Sunku, sweetie baby sugar, it's Ronan. So I dug out the Summer Nighttown dresses, and I gave them a little snippy, a little disco. They look fabulous. But, I maybe kind of sorta accidentally ordered 3 tons of assorted feathers. So I was thinking that I'm just gonna stick them in the girl's hair and decorate your house with them. Okay, bye.
Something that Jacob and I had talked about before. Junjun and Lin Lin have been separated for like the past 2 videos, and they have been reconjoined into their little "You're Chinese and you get one line" throughout the entire thing. But Lin Lin did keep getting shuffled into the front, and I kept noticing Junjun got moved towards the middle, and so the two of them are making their way in that direction, which is a nice little switch up from the norm, but it's something that I noticed in this particular video that I haven't noticed in past ones, especially in Resonant Blue, where they were plastered in the back, and Aika didn't hardly even notice her.
I actually didn't notice Kaharu a lot either. Maybe it's because she didn't have her bumped it in.
I've noticed that she's been keeping up with the dance a whole lot better, that she's almost leading the dance at this point.
She's gotten
so much better.
She's grown up. She's definitely grown up in Morning Musume and come into her own as a part of the group. And it's unfortunate to me that now that she's actually growing into this role, that they've decided to push her out.
Yeah.
And replace her with Reina.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what happened, because before this it was Koharu was the center of everything, and then I was the voice.
And Miki was right next to her.
And then there was Miki, and then Miki was jumped out. And then they kind of kept Koharu for a little bit. They really pushed I. And then they just dropped Koharu like a ton of bricks.
After Resonant Blue.
After Resonant Blue, and when they realized that Reina and the glitter hair cannot be stopped.
She didn't have her glitter hair this time, though.
Maybe that's why she looked so pissed. She was hungry and they didn't let her have her glitter hair. Although it was all over her dress, so I don't know why the girl's complaining.
Thank you for calling Target Tokyo. May I help you find something?
Yes, hi. I was just wondering. I need about 50 tons of blue glitter. Yeah, 50 tons. And I need them delivered to my address.
Yes, I can have 50 tons of blue glitter delivered to your address immediately. May I ask what you need?
You may not ask me what it's for!
Okay. 50 tons of glitter it is. We will be sending it to you soon.
Okay, kiss kiss. Bye bye.
So last week we asked you guys who you thought rocked the wet look better than anyone else in Naichakamo. I want you to keep a tally, Jake. Koharu.
Ding!
I.
Ding!
Sayu.
Ding! I don't know how I'm supposed to keep a tally of this.
Eri.
Dang.
Koharu. Junjun.
1 for Junjun.
Risa.
1 for Risa.
Koharu.
3 for Koharu.
Koharu.
4 for Koharu.
I.
2 for I.
Koharu.
5 for Koharu.
Junjun.
2 for Junjun.
Koharu.
6 for Koharu.
Sayumi.
I think that's 2 for Sayumi? Or is that 1?
Koharu.
That's 7 for Koharu.
I.
Oh, that's 3 for I.
Linlin.
Is that 1 for Linlin? That's
Yeah.
1 for Linlin. Oh.
Poor Linlin. Ai-chan.
4 for I-chan.
The end.
Alright.
Koharu wins!
You go, girl. You rock, you bump it.
And this week we want to ask you guys.
My first question, are you as happy as I am to see these blue dresses? Because I'm pretty freaking happy. My second question, do you agree that Sayumi, Ai-chan, and Reina looked about as bored as they could this whole video? Or at least for the majority of it? Let me know.
Let us know below, and we will talk to you guys all next week when we review another Morning Musume Single.
He'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Friday.
And every day forever. That I will see, not Jane.
Hopefully I'll see you every Friday forever.
Maybe, unless Matt kills him. James home. Peace out. You think him up.
What are you doing?
Coming up with story arcs for next week.
Simku.
Yes, woman.
Well, I am very glad that we brought back the blue dresses. I can't help but feel, and I'm sure some of the girls would agree with this sentiment, that you were a little lazy this week.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, Sunku. Rewriting a Pink Lady song from the 70s, using the same dance, you could do better.
So could you.
Those dresses were the epitome of fashion and beauty.
There were some of your better work. Keep working on your costumes. I have some wonderful plain clothes idea for next week. Bring some white dresses in.
Fine.
Is it just me, or is Koharu looking more and more like a bird?
Might have been the feathers I stuck in her hair. But
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about that. Please don't ever do that again without my permission.
it was an accident.
I called Target, and I asked where the order came from, and they said that you called them and you ordered 15 tons of feathers. I told them that you could only have a few tons.
They're lying boogers. I only ordered 15 tons of glitter.
You ordered 50 tons of glitter. And now I'm going to have to decorate the entire stage at the next concert full of glitter.
Sunku,
Yes, woman.
how did your hair get so long?
I've been using a moisturizer. It massages the scalp, allows the pores to open and the hair to grow. Do you like it?
Different.
So is yours. What happened to your hair?
I'm going with a black and white theme.
Huh. Two more videos. Black and white it is. White for this music video. Black for the next. Roman, you're a genius. And now I'm going to submit this entire idea and see what happens.